Hello, I'm audible, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So now, how to look at this? So here you see there's only one project right now, but likewise there'll be hundreds of projects will be sync. Now, if you see that there's a based on the issue found in your project, they'll give you the rating actually. So they'll give you rating. So here you see um, security issues found none, reliability issues found none. There is a maintainability issues, 3 issues found, which we'll discuss actually and try to understand that. And hotspot review, that means manual review, is found coverage 0. Duplicate code we have 48%. And these projects which you have, which are last analysis, and how many lines of code we have in this. That's a pretty small project actually, and programming language. Now here, these are the, if you have a large number of projects, it will be easy for you to, filter and search and filter and all this stuff. Here also you have a filtering based on the certain criteria, which you can see that. Now, but the question is, where is the issues? Here, if I see, there are the 3 issues we have. Where is that? So click on this. Now, here, top you find this is a filtering. Left side also you find these are the filters. Because in the real time, you have a thousands of issues. So you have to filter actually. So here I have a 3 issues in my code. If you look at this very carefully, here you have a 3 issues. There's 1 issues, 2 issues, 3 issues. Type of issues you see it here. Adaptability means best practices not been followed. And how much time it would require to fix this issue? 10 minutes. When this code was introduced 7 years ago, that means they read your Git history and try to find out. And code smell is a category of code, like it's a maintainability issue, minor issues actually. Now, what is issue then? So if you click on this code here, this is the code which you have, and here they found some issues. See here, where is an issues? This code you have issues. Why is this an issue? So they have a complete given you complete information. How can I fix it? So you have to write this code to this code. An activity done on this code by Rajesh Kumar. So this code was introduced by Rajesh Kumar in 2016. So you must be wondering how they are getting this information actually. So they are reading your commit code actually, the history of it, and some more information. So likewise, you have a complete detail of all the issues, who made it, when it was done, how to fix it, what is an issue, and all stuff like that. Are you understanding, all of you? Are you understanding, all of you? Hello, hello. Okay, so
Yes.
next thing you see here is the rules. What is the rules then? So guys, here I said very clearly, these rules are nothing but the code. This code has been written for reviewing the code. So here you have so many codes. You have 3,273 codes. Now, if you look at this code classifications, there's so many filters are there. These rules classifications basically. So different rules sets you have. So if you study a little bit carefully, for Java we have a 646 rules. Different languages also we have a different rules. So can we get a more rules to more check different types of check? So that is possible. So these are the rules which you got it right now. These are the free one actually. Okay, and you can buy the rules also from the market. There's lots of different types of filters are there which you can filter the rules. Let's say if you want to understand these rules, click on it, and they'll tell you, hey, these rules is talk about. They will try to read this one, and you should make it like this, and so on. So issues found for this rule is nothing. So these are the rules actually. So all the rules you can find it here, 3,273. How can we get a more rules actually? There's many ways actually. One of the easiest way, go to the administration, and there is one option which is called marketplace. And marketplace here, this is the first time you're coming here, so I understand the risk. Here you see plugins. So you have a different types of plugins features to increase the capacity and capability of Sonarqube. So I'll go and see that do we have any rules which I can install it. So if I go here as a filter by rules, and here so many rules are there. So one of the rules which I'm going to get it is check style. This is a external rules and it's a open source also. So install it. So I install these rules. Remember that how many rules we earlier we had in Java? 646. Now after that restart the server web restart. Now open up. Just wait for it. Automatically it will come back. So I install the one of the plugins, though you can install many more plugins also and get it done.
Rajesh, is there any standard set of plugins for each of the language?
Depends on the requirement. Plugins means different types of plugins is coming. So depends. The basic functionality has been given to you. Basic rules has been given to you. If you want to increase it, you can research that plugin. So there is a one directory, different website for the plugins to research. What feature you want is depends on the requirement, because if you go for this website, so now this one, see here you have 174 plugin. That means apart from the fundamental features, you have additional plugins also. So this will, you can research, and this is growing world actually. So this
Okay,
will
okay.
keep,
So that means there's no standard as such, right?
yeah. So by now it should be coming. It's taking a little more time. We have restart. Now it's come. So username is ATMIN, password is ATMIN123, and done. Now if you see that how many rules we have, so let me see that. See 895. Earlier we had a 646. I installed the check style. We got a new Java rules. So likewise. So now if you're a programmer, it will make sense for you to read this. But right now, you should understand all this management capabilities and all. So here you find all the rules. You can increase the rules also. Now what is the quality profiles? So guys, if you think these rules, the one which you, let's say my project was Java. Here if you see this project in Java, two source code were there. So if you think all these rules are, I have a 831 rules, it got applied on the my source code during the run. So you're wrong. So you can customize this one, what to run on, which rules to run on my source code, and which rules not to run on my source code. So for that you have to go to the quality profile. Look at this here. Quality profiles are a collections of rules to apply during an analysis. So then you will say, Rajesh, you have not created any profile and you ran it and it analyzed that and you got some reports also. How come it's possible? So what Sonarqube has done it, they have created one quality profile for each languages by default. You see, let's go for the Java a little bit down. Here it is. So there's one profile which is see built in. The name of the profile is Sonarway. Project, every projects, default projects until you override it. How many rules we have it? I updated once. This is starting time, and then I used it 37 minutes ago. So now you say, Rajesh, this is the default profile which has a 498, but I want to create a custom profile. How can I do that? Yes, possible. Create a profile. Here you have options to create a profile from scratch, or you want to copy from something. So I'm going to create from scratch. The name of language should be, let's say, go for Java because I have a Java code right now. And name of profile name, I'll go to name it DevOps code and create it. Now here I created one profile DevOps school, but I have nothing, no rules active. So what you should do? So you should activate the rules. So for that, what you want to do? Here, click on this and click activate. Let's see on this one, activate. Click activate. But it's like a headache. I mean, 800 rules are there. So you have to do one by one actually in real time. What you need, you have to activate. But right now for demo, I don't have a patience. So I'm going to activate bulk in everything. Okay, in done. So here I'll go to the quality profile. Just give me a second. Go to this DevOps school which I created here, and I'm going to add more actually. So here, what else you want? So activate more and 672 bulk changes, everything, every Java rules I activated in just for your. It's not good practice though. You'll have to do one by one. So I created one quality profile. You see here, Java DevOps school project assigned to none. These many rules are there. Use never. So click on it and now attach the projects. So where do you attach the projects? Here it is. Change the project. All projects. DevOps school chat projects. I have only one. I attach it. So now that's all. Nothing great about it. So what you did, created a quality profile attached to your project. So now the project which you are having here, it will not be using the default one. Let's see that. So I run the scanner again on the source code. This time the new profile will be used, non-default one which I attached it. Profile means rules, rules means code, code means the one which you will check the codes. Understand that? Okay, so done. Can I go and check now our status? Mind it, I had a last time three issues we had it, and this time how many issues we have it? See, 38 issues. So many of these false flag is there. That means, I mean, it's not good reports. So more rules you run, more type of check. So you can fix it though, but 38 issues have them in this project. So now you see from here overall 38 issues. Okay, so this is the quality profile. So now you can customize the quality profile. Now what is the gates? So guys, gates is something like to allow the code for the building and releasing and testing. What is gate? I'll put it in a very simple way, not complicating with the English word. Let's say your managers are tired with the developers saying that, hey guys, write a good quality code, write a good quality code. We are creating a trouble in testing, bugs, this, that, and no one is listening actually. Everyone is everyone is very particular about the functionality. If functionality is working, forget about rest of the things. So no one is talking about that. So what do we do as a management? So guys, if you look at this here under the projects, there is one option called past. What is this past? So this past means quality gate has passed this project. If it is failing, then this code will not be used for building and testing. So now the question is, how can we create a quality gates which will be, respecting our organization policy for the coding standard? How can we do that? So you have a built-in quality gates which was used, so it was become a past. They have a very lots of relaxation, but this I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use it my own quality gates. So for here, I'm going to create a quality gates. Name of the quality gates would be DevOps school and create it. Now here I created a quality gates. See the DevOps school, but you have to add a condition. So there's some condition got added by default, by the way. Okay, which I have not added, but it got added by default. So what I'm going to do, I am going to delete this. Why? Because I want my own very strict gate actually. So I deleted all the exact example one. Now what I'm going to do, add a condition. So before that, let me show you here the project status. So right now the project is having 38 maintainability issues and duplicate code is 48%. So what I'm going to write it, add condition on overall code maintainability rating. Yes, maintainability rating. Why is not selecting? Okay, go for duplicate lines percentage. If it is more than 5% of code, I'm not going to tolerate it. Done. And others one overall code. Major issue. How many issues? So issues more than 5, I'm not going to tolerate. I have a 33 or something like that. So these two conditions I added. Bugs. Let me add a bugs also. Do I don't have a bugs in this project? So the option is not selecting actually. Not sure why. Okay, it's not selecting, so it's okay. Two conditions is okay for time being. Which projects? DevOps code. And now done. So now remember that if the duplicate code more than 5% should not be allowed. More than 5 issues will not pass this gate. So if this gate is not passed, we will not use that project code for the building and testing. So can we run this? Enter. And last time it was passed, you must remember that. Done. Now can we check the status of the project? Refresh. It should not be passed actually. Let me check the quality gates. DevOps school. There's some problem actually turned out with the clean air. Okay, this has not been applied. Why? The most efficient approach for delivering the clean code, the quality gate does not comply with the we highly recommend you to update the quality gate. Okay, so this has some problem actually. So review and quality fix quality gates. Okay, I did some of the additional one and should be now okay. So at least few conditions are needed in order to comply the quality gates parameters. I had only two. Done. Now let me check. See, failed. Now you want to know why it got failed. So quality gate failed because of the your duplicate code was expected 5%, whereas reality 48%. 5 issues were expected out of 38 issues there. So now this is failed because of this reason. So you have to fix it. You have to fix it. So quality gate is a way to enforce the developer. Hey, I'm not going to remind you. I'm going to enable something like a automated way to give you the feedback. And if you do not fulfill this criteria, we are not going to take that code. Did you understand that, all of you? All of you? Hello? Hello? I'm
Yes,
audible?
yes, yes.
Okay, so now under the administration section, what are the options? So marketplace, I showed you. Here you can install the plugins, uninstall the plugins. Here system information is just for information to understand that what we have. So spend some time here, JDBC connections, all this thing. Here you can manage all the projects. So I have only one project. You can edit the permissions and stuff like that. You can do that. In a security, you can create a user. So it's a very simple. I don't think so. You struggle. Raju at the rate of Raju.com and then create it. Password Raju123 and create it. So likewise, you can create a user. But if you want to create a group, you can do that. So I have a two groups created already. One more I'm creating just for the demo, DevOps, and done. Now DevOps, I'm going to add a members. So here, uh, go to the users, and Raju, I'm going to add it to DevOps. Done. So likewise, now you have a groups, and these groups you can set the permissions also. So how can you set it? Global permission here you have. So now DevOps group, you have a permission, you can set what it is allowed. Administrator, administrator, execute analysis and create. So you can set the permission to the group, automatically it will be added and done. So this is the way you can create a user, group and global permissions. Some of the configuration options are there. This is needed only when you have a requirement. For example, you want SMTP configured. So these are the options here you have it. And some more options, uh, domain name, some default values if you want to change, look and feel, avatar and all kind of things you can do that. So guys, this is your Sonar Cube. Any questions so far, all of you? Any questions? Okay, so here I would like to talk about property file, which you need to interact with it in order to modify the configuration. So in Sonarqube, primarily three configuration files you have. One is Sonarqube server, one is you have a scanner, and another one is project the code. Server property file, if you see the pattern, there's a pattern. Go to the conf, go to the conf directory. This is the property file. Okay. So this, anything you want to change in the property file, which include database, let's say you want to migrate from H2 to Oracle or something like that. So here you can uncomment this part Oracle. This is for PostgreSQL, and this is for SQL Server. So these are the three database right now. Embedded one is H2. Okay, so likewise. Now if you want to change some of the JDBC setups and all, you can set it up all this thing. You want to change some web server setup here. So here you can do that here, Java options also. So many options are there. So here you should spend some time to understand and locate the things. So server configuration change in this file, sonar.property. Now scanner properties can be also changed. I change if you remember. So here go to this one and conf, and this is the file. Always remember the file name is having differences. You'll not get confused. Sonar.properties for the server configuration. This is for scanner configurations. And the last one, which is for the project, which I showed you, this property file is for project. Okay. So remember these three files, you have to interact with it in order to modify any configuration as such. Did you understand that, all of you?
Rajit, one question. This project properties, right? Like, if we have a different language code base, how can we do that?
Same, nothing. Properties file will be same, only here it will change the directory. I mean language. Multi-language, then remove this. If you want multi-language, right? So remove this.
Yeah.
If you want language specific, then keep it this one and put it up C++, Java, Python, whatever it
Okay.
is. And source directory is
So
very
if I
simple.
have Java and say like if you have the Node.js and Java, then just I have to comment this, it will automatically take, right?
Yes, automatically it will take. Just comment it out. Don't be specific. By default, multi-language is configured, but here I override it with the Java only because I have Java.
Where was AWS server was configured?
AWS server.
Like you saw how AWS CLI is connecting to AWS Sonarqube server. Like
The
where
scanner,
did we did
scanner,
the
where
configure
it's configured.
change?
This file. this file, property file here.
Which one? I cannot. Okay, this. Okay. Okay, got it.
Okay, more questions, guys?
Have any issues with our channel membership, you can drop an email to us at contact@devopsschool.com, or you can also unsubscribe from channel membership anytime if you don't want to continue or did not like the video. Please be kind enough to like it, and you can comment any of your doubts and queries. We will reply to them at the earliest. Thanks for watching.